Hi.
We are live. It is slightly after 5 here on the East Coast. It's 90 degrees here in Atlanta. I don't know what else to say, but
That's about
who
it.
who are you again?
The ball when the Cohen and John Colder Eyes Lawson was
I'm Brent Leary. I'm not the cold one.
no.
I really wish I was cold. Cooler. It's 90 degrees.
I'm about
It's
to say
hot.
I'll take the hot.
All right, we are here. We have some things to say, I guess.
Do we?
Let me just welcome everybody into the age of the trillionaire. Today things change. We move into a realm that we have never been in before. We have never
What
had
what
we have never had a trillionaire
what does it have
roaming
to do with me?
roaming the planet.
What does
It's a
that have
it's
to do with me?
it's a whole new world, folks. We have trillionaires
Whole
now.
new
Well,
world.
trillionaire now roaming the earth.
It just
It
goes to show you that no matter how much money you make, you can't buy a personality.
you don't need a personality when you're a trillionaire.
You should have one.
All things change when you become a trillionaire.
How do you know?
We're about to find out. I don't know because we've never,
Exactly.
none of us has
That's what
ever
that's the
experienced life.
whole thing. Like everything I'm watching on the news and people are talking about, I'm like, how do y'all know? You don't know nothing.
We know nothing.
Everybody's got an opinion. Your opinion matters zero.
We've never been here before.
Exactly.
Whole new world.
That's like,
My question though,
ugh.
why you gotta say it like that?
Because people, it's just so annoying.
I just have one question. Does life in the age of a trillionaire make it any easier for any of us to become millionaires?
No.
It seems like it should because it's just one teeny weeny little million. Ooh, I got rid of you. No, you got rid of yourself. I got the spotlight all to myself. I can deal with that. We'll see what happens with the big guy. Maybe he'll be coming back. But if anybody is out there, we have moved into an age where one human being, one individual soul is now worth $1 trillion. I just want to know, does that make it any easier for any of us to become just chintzy little millionaires? That's all. Just a millionaire. Does it make it any easier now that we have somebody that's worth $1 trillion? Does it make it easy for us little guys, us very, very little guys?
I guess that's why everybody's so excited because they actually believe that's going to impact their pocketbook. It's so stupid.
People are really excited about this. Seriously,
I mean, it's the talk of the internet.
that's because it's never happened before, right?
Well,
Nobody
but
has ever happened.
people are like, "Congratulations! Oh, that's so great!"
People are
So
congratulating him for becoming a
inspiring.
trillionaire.
Yeah,
Really?
it's just
Oh,
so
no, I didn't know that.
it's
Why
ridiculous.
are they? Why are they congratulating? What's the rationale?
It's just ridiculous.
Just because he did something? I mean, look, he did do something nobody else, I don't think, has ever done. Now, I don't know how the value of money was back in my man Musa Mansa's day, because didn't they say he was like the richest person ever at one point?
Hmm.
I don't know if that means that he was worth over $1 trillion. I have no idea, but I remember hearing something like that.
Hmm.
But is he considered the richest person to ever roam the face of the earth?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I would say yes, but
Yeah, but maybe back then we're talking like the 1500 or 500s or something. Maybe they were considered to be even more richer back then. I don't know. I have no idea. But all I know is, technically speaking, we've never seen anybody have $1 trillion in net worth.
hmm.
But my question is, I don't know why they're. I mean, what are they saying? Hey, congrats on the trillion. I mean, how? I'm just wondering. does this mean it'll be any easier for anybody just to get a mere million? Just a little, you know. I have feelings that in the age of the trillionaire, less people will end up
Will become
being millionaires and
Yeah.
multimillionaires. And because we all know how this plays out,
No, we don't.
I'll tell you.
No, you can't.
I can tell you. I
No,
can
you
definitely tell you.
cannot.
I can
You
tell you.
cannot.
Folks,
cannot.
listen up. Listen up. Listen close. This is how it's going to play out because we've seen that happen as the pie gets bigger. Let's say the financial pie gets bigger. You would expect that all what is it that saying? All boats, high tides lift all boats or whatever that.
Mhm.
Bulls. I don't think so. The tide goes up, and maybe we do lift up a little bit, but the folks with the bigger boats, they lift up a lot. So even though all boats are lifted up, the bigger boats lift up more. So technically speaking, even as more money becomes available, the distance between the little guys like us and the big dudes like your boy becomes further and further apart. So,
He
in the
made more
actual
money
value,
today. He made more money today than Jeff Bezos' entire fortune.
see, now, does that make any sense? Any
No.
sense?
No,
In
No.
one day?
but I'm inspired by it.
You're oh, let's shout out our boy, our mutual buddy, Ramon Ray. Now that's I think he's, you know what my uncle used to say? That's adding a little yeast to the story. He made a because he has about 1,000 shows, so he probably, he's trying to butter us up for some reason. We know, we know he thinks his shows are way better than anybody else's. So,
Oh, absolutely.
but then again,
no deny.
Who that does this doesn't think their show is like the best, right? I mean, come on, let's be honest. Come on, you have shows that you think are like great.
No, I think I'm great.
Oh, okay. So the show is just an outward showing of your greatness.
Well, then I have a partner on the show.
What show is that?
This one.
This one? Okay. Well, look, you've had other partners on other shows now. It's not like, let's be honest. What was it? Weren't you like what was it? The AI Bros or something?
Oh, the AI Bros.
The show. AI Bros, man.
The AI Bros. That was a show.
All right, let's get back to it though.
Yeah, get back to it.
Because every time more and more money is around, more value is created, the further it diverges the small guy.
Topic. This is not a topic.
It's a topic, man, because people are like you said, why are people getting excited because this dude is a trillionaire?
I don't know.
Because they think at some point, that must mean it's going to be easier for us to make our money.
More delusion.
And I'm here to tell you that's not going to be. I'm sorry, folks. I hate to douse cold water on the situation, but what typically happens is the rich get richer and the poor don't get poor, but they get further and further apart.
The broke get broker.
the broke gets broker. Why can't we all feel like trillionaires?
Well, you can feel like it.
But the reality of it is this means nothing to about 99.9999999% of the people in the world.
Right.
But it's getting all the attention. I mean, hey, I let off with that when we were doing the morning thing.
Really?
You were there.
Was it? I kind of remember.
I mean, because it is. I mean, somebody that has a trillion. We just really got used to billion. Now there's somebody. What did you call it? It was 1,000 billion. It's a trillion.
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
That's a lot.
I can't even really wrap my head around that number. I mean, to really
Exactly.
understand what that means.
No, you cannot.
So is it irrational exuberance for all us little folks to think this is some big thing, a big moment in time?
Yes, I done said that 100 times.
Well, have anybody in your sphere of influence, have they talked about this, or have they asked for your opinion on what this means?
I mean, it, like I said, it's on everybody's channel, but it's just dumb. That's dumb. I don't care.
What do you care about?
I,
Give me something that you care about right now.
I don't care. That the Michael Jackson movie
Oh
has
my
topped 900 million.
That all right. So what is the all right? Let me ask you this: what in the big scheme of things, what is more important? The Michael Jackson movie
Way
grossing
more important.
900 million.
Way more important.
That's not even a billion. That's not even worth talking about. It's not even a billion.
Way more important. At least he entertains me.
Okay.
I mean, at least he entertains me. I mean, this guy does nothing for me. Nothing. Absolutely zero. And I'm not a hater.
You're not like
Really?
you're not like Pierre. You're not
No, I'm not like Pierre. Our friend
You know
Pierre,
what?
he was an actual hater. I'm not a hater.
I think I used to be a hater. And maybe
Cool.
if he opens his mouth and says something dumb, I'll go back to being a hater.
Okay.
But for this brief moment in time, I am going to give him his props.
Oh, you have to. You can't take nothing away from the man.
The dude has tackled some big things. I mean, big things like cars that drive on
Electricity.
Electricity instead of fossil fuels.
Huge.
Huge, considering he wasn't even he doesn't have any. I don't think he has any hands-on experience in the automotive industry before he created Tesla. I could be wrong, but I don't think he did. He probably hired some folks that did, of course, but I don't think he did specifically. So the fact that he did what he has done with Tesla, given his experience is outside of that industry, and he has completely impacted that industry. That says a lot. That's you got to give him credit for that. You got to give him credit for what he's doing with SpaceX. As far as I know, he's not an aeronautical engineer, and look what he's done with that. Were spaceships going into space and then returning to land? Was that going on before him, or was he the guy that it actually started with? I can't remember exactly, but it was if he wasn't the one it started with, he was very close to it. So that's another industry he's completely disrupted and changed, and I think for the better. So you put cars and you put space travel, then you got the satellite stuff. This guy.
I mean, and you can't take away, the AI.
Oh, in the AI, because once again, he wasn't at the start of AI, but he was at the start of Open AI.
Yeah, he was there at the beginning of Open AI.
So
and the Boring Company.
So you gotta give this guy his due. He has done some unbelievably big things.
Huge stuff.
Yeah.
Huge stuff. And now you're getting to see the payoff.
And what you said, just think about what you said earlier. He has made more money just today than what Jeff Bezos has overall.
That's crazy.
That I can't even that doesn't even
jive with me. Yeah, that doesn't resonate.
Because Jeff Bezos is the second richest person in the world, right?
Yeah, but sort of like Michael Jackson and everybody else.
Kinda, I guess, when you put it like that.
It really is. It really is.
And he made more than that in one day.
In one day.
And that's just the SpaceX, right? And so he's got SpaceX, that's a public company. He's got Tesla, that's a public company. I don't is the satellite, is that part of SpaceX? Because I still don't know. Is that something
No,
that
I don't think so. I mean that's not worth that much.
yeah,
Well,
but even when he IPOs it, it's gonna be hundreds of billions of dollars, I'm guessing at least.
maybe.
So and then there's X. I don't know
Well,
what you
X is part of SpaceX.
and then he has the AI company, right? The AI, is that part of the SpaceX?
No, that's what I'm saying. The AI company is part of SpaceX.
All right. So he still has something else he could spin into billions, tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars.
Amazing, right?
So you can't hate on the ingenuity in the, I mean, he's a very awkward socially. He sounds like he couldn't put a sentence together, but he's extremely intelligent. So it's just awkwardness, I guess. But there is a bit of racism too. I mean, you can't get rid of that.
I mean, anyway.
So anyway, I'm just saying,
yeah,
I'm not congratulating him, but I do see it as not just the making of the money, but the way he did it. That's what I think is the more interesting. He was an early tech bro, PayPal, all that stuff. But he didn't just stick to like that. I mean, he went after big challenges and he's getting big payoffs. I think that's more interesting to me than just the money.
If you want to learn something from then that would definitely be it.
I will say this. I'm also glad that he's not the kind of person that I don't think he is. There's nothing to show that he is. But I am glad that we aren't going to be seeing $1 trillion masterclass.
Oh, you trust me. Somebody's already bought. Let's just see if somebody's already bought. There's going to be the $1 trillion playbook, the $1 trillion masterclass.
Yeah, but you know what? All that stuff is not going to matter because it's not going to be coming from the actual trillionaire.
Well, no, it definitely won't.
And that's another thing.
Somebody trillions.
If anybody makes trillions off of trillionaire masterclass, that just should be illegal unless it is the guy. Because
give it up.
What suckers would be out there to pay for the $1 trillion playbook from Joe down the hall?
Billions of them.
Come on. I will tell you, please do not fall for the okie doke people out there. Just because we got a trillionaire.
Just because you say it ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. Listen to me, folks. I'm telling you the truth. I don't have anything to gain from this. Except for not seeing a whole bunch of shit out there that I really don't want to see. But unless it's coming directly from the person who made the $1 trillion, don't buy the master plan. Don't listen to these folks.
And I just can see all the crap that's going to be on social media over the next couple of weeks.
Come on, folks.
Oh, there's going to be so much crap.
You can appreciate what he's done, but come on, he's not going to give you the master. Nobody's going to give it to you. Don't listen to these people.
Please.
Just don't do it.
Don't be part of the okie doke.
Don't go for the okie doke, folks. I don't know, man. There's so much AI slop out there. I just feel like this is going to add a whole other layer onto itself.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Is the tech bro? Can people be outside of the traditional tech bro environment? Can they become a tech bro and participate in all this stuff? Like make real money by transforming
outside of nothing else is growing like tech.
We see people on Facebook talking about I'm building a tech company.
Yeah, everybody's building a tech company now. Everybody's building a SaaS company.
And they make it sound like they're doing something like it's never been done before or
Well,
you
to
know.
them, hey, it's never been done for them.
But here's the problem with a lot of this, folks. I'm sorry. I hate to be a Debbie Downer or whatever. Actually, I
Whatever
really
he's going to tell you, ignore him.
actually I really don't hate to be I'm just saying. You see a lot of people talking about what they're doing and how they should you should listen to them and these there are people that are literally haven't really done anything but talk, but they want to talk about the stuff they've done and they haven't done shit yet. But that won't stop them from talking about what they want to do because they feel like that's the way to get in. I don't think it's the way to get in, folks. I don't know if there's a way to get into that. They won't let most of you won't be let in. Let's put it like that. Most of us regular folks will never be let in
No,
to that kind of crowd.
no. Trust and believe.
So why do we feel like there's a hope? I'm thinking generally speaking, not me. Why do we think there's a hope that we may be able to? Because the suckers,
We're suckers.
even us old folks who know better.
Well, we talked about that earlier about
I
old
know,
people
absolutely.
have no more sense than young people. They just older.
Older fools are worse.
They are worse because they think they know so much. And we don't know nothing.
Who do you think knows more about what's like about just what right now in 2026? Young folks who are kind of born and raised with all this stuff, or older folks who have years of experience, have been there and done that, and have learned through the scrapes and got the scars to prove it? Do they know more about what it takes to be successful in this age, or is it the young guns who have never had to deal with any of the stuff that we've had to deal with? They've just lived and breathed the current. Who do
I
you
mean,
think is better suited?
I am a believer that both have their benefits. You know, being young has the benefit of speed, and in the absence of speed, being older has the benefit of wisdom. And
So, what's more important, wisdom or speed at this point in time?
I don't know. I don't think. Honestly, it's almost like those games. It's like rock paper scissors. You know.
Well,
So
so one
sometimes,
beats the other, then something else beats
some
that.
yeah, exactly, exactly. You know, because there is a benefit to being young, dumb, and having a lot of time. And
And
there's a
then on
whole
the
lot
flip side, there's the benefits to being experienced, of
of experience.
seeing a lot of things, have experienced a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So there, but I guess the biggest question of is which of those are better suited to be a positive, more positive moving forward with
Well, I mean,
all the stuff
if
that's going
history
on.
is a case, then being young.
So where do we us old folks, where do we stand today? Like,
Uh,
I mean, you know,
waking up and not being underground.
that's it. Okay. Once you wake up,
Woo,
that's pretty much it until you go to sleep and hope
woo, I
you wake up.
made it. I made it.
But you know what? I still see older folks
Doing great things.
trying to do great things. Some are, but like seeking to do things they've never done before. Put it like that. Still trying to do the thing.
You know, sometimes you get um, um, used to your routines and you're not seeking out new routines. I know I'm the kind of guy that's used to my music at this point. I'm
But
not
but but
looking
but
for new
you,
music.
yeah, but you not that long ago you were very open to new music.
Well, it's been a while. Like, I mean, trust me, I'm looking forward to the new Beyonce album, of course. But no, I'm not looking for. I'm not paying attention to the Hot 100 of today. I haven't listened to any of this new uh what's his name? Drake albums. Haven't heard any of them.
Flake. Well, I mean that's one besides the point. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you, who are the people that you listen to the most when it comes to AI stuff? Is it younger folks or is it older folks?
Um Younger folks, probably younger than me,
Well,
definitely.
damn, that's like 90% of the world, but you know.
Oh my God, that's sad. And I would normally be like, you are wrong for that, but then it's like, yeah. But definitely when I say younger though, I mean like
Like
in
the generations that have come after, like ours,
yeah,
like
I mean it's like they're in their early 30s.
Gen, was that millennials, Gen Z?
I don't know what to call them. I guess millennials still. I don't know. Gen Z probably. I don't know
Probably
what to
Gen
call
Z,
them.
30.
See,
Yeah,
I have no
probably.
idea.
So what are the things you learn from them that really you feel like that's why they're probably the most important generation to learn from right now when it comes to all
Well,
this
like
AI stuff?
I mean, like you said, they're being born into it while it's being born into the world. They're growing up in it. They're
It's
digital native.
native to them. Yeah, it's native.
Yeah, they're AI native.
They don't have to unlearn stuff like we do.
Right. Or yeah, or they don't even have to learn it. They just are native to it.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to learn to think that way.
We have
They
to unlearn the way we've been thinking in order to be able to.
do. I don't know if you have to unlearn. I don't think you have
I,
to unlearn.
for some things, I think you do, like because some of this stuff is really kind of counter to what we grew up with or think.
Yeah, that's true. Because I definitely tell people you got to stop thinking about programming AI. That's stupid.
So
You
you
know.
do. So you net you feel like you learn more from the folks that are
No,
native.
you ask who I listen to more. There
All
can
right,
be.
well, all right. So let me ask. So who do you learn? Who do you think you learn more from then?
I mean, if you're smart, it doesn't matter. I'll follow you. Most of the times, I'm just like again, uh, they're young and they're out there just firing off stuff left and right, and we can see what works and what doesn't work, and it'll save me a lot of study time.
So when you look at the folks that you do learn from, and I guess you spend time taking in whatever they're putting out, what are the characteristics? What are the things that they have in common?
Well, I mean, it's what I like. It's not. It's a personal choice. It's not like there's some great, you know, wisdom, sageness of those guys. It's for me.
So it's
It's
the way they deliver whatever it is. Is that partially why you like them over others? I mean,
I like the way these, and there's two specific that come to mind, but I like the way they think, uh, and their approach to AI for problem solving. So I watched them, and the funny thing is, I was, uh, uh, just running around YouTube the other day and found out that they have a show together. It was like, oh my God. It was like, oh, that's so awesome. But they don't do it that often. Like we do it every week. They don't do it as often. I wish they did it more because it gave me an opportunity to see how they think without the structuredness of the YouTube video.
hmm.
Yeah. So, it's like how we do. We turn on the camera and we just go, and you don't know where it might end up.
Hmm.
So to see those two talking to each other and seeing how they think and how it would end up. It was like, oh, that was awesome.
Who are these folks? Like,
I can't tell you.
you don't want to give them any credit, any.
I mean, okay, I can look it up.
Oh, you don't even know. You literally, you don't know their names.
We're not on first name basis.
You don't know like the name of their channel or anything.
They show up in my thread and then I watch.
But aren't you following them like actively? Like,
yeah, I'm a subscriber on their channel.
So you do get notifications when they do something.
No, I don't turn on any notifications.
Wow.
Like, don't bother me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, now, like I said, when I log in,
yeah,
and I'm on the right account, then I get to see what might be up. But no, I'm not like, oh, notify me as soon as you're. I could care less. I'll get to it when I want to. But again, that's because I'm old.
Well, let me ask you this, guy. I think there's a little bit of hypocrisy going on here, folks.
Well, why?
Because don't you expect when you put stuff out that's how people take it in? They get notifications and they would subscribe to stuff, subscribe and all that stuff.
I mean, how often have we asked anybody to subscribe to our content?
Well, that's not us. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about, don't you have stuff you ask people to subscribe to? Like, I don't know, a newsletter or a podcast.
I mean, I would love it if they did. But then you think about it. Why do you want that?
This is good. What I mean, but all right, but you've done things, you've had stuff in the past that you've asked people to subscribe to, right?
Maybe.
I'm just curious. It seems like there's been an evolution in from your perspective around the subscription and the asking people to do stuff, or the expectations that when you put something out, people immediately.
I mean, I've never been like, hey, subscribe to me, and I've never been that kind of that. I guess that wasn't the age that I came up in.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but there are people that are our age that have definitely dove full bore into that.
Full born into, yeah, and I mean that's what it takes now to get seen.
Mm.
You know, back in the, if you go back 5-10 years ago, that's not what made your content be seen. It was having good content.
Well, now when you're going back that far, the key driver then was the email lists and newsletters and so.
But I've never had that either.
You never had like like an email list or anything like that, or a newsletter?
Not really. No.
Really?
No.
Oh, because a lot of
people found me, followed me organically more than me like actively looking for followers. I wasn't. I don't know. I've just got a magnetic personality.
Magnetic? I don't know. There's some kind of metal involved, I guess.
Hey, watch it.
I'm because I've never been one for that either. I don't ever consider myself really a marketer.
Right.
But that was and I think that's still amongst the biggest marketing tools out there are like lists and newsletters. Of course, that's a whole big thing. Now the podcast has grown to that level and maybe it's overtaken. I don't know. But every time you go to YouTube and you watch video, you know what you're going to hear at the very beginning: like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
And that seems so
redundant. It's so redundant.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, like, duh. If I like your shit, I'll subscribe.
That's all. That's always the way I looked at it.
It's like it to me. It just it's gotten so. And I remember when teachers and trainers and people started saying you should make sure to ask people to like or subscribe or to like your content or subscribe to your content. I remember when that became part of the best practices. But now it's just like it's dumb to me, honestly. If I've got to tell you to like or subscribe, what are you, an idiot? You don't know how to give us a thumbs up. No.
Well, did we talk about that earlier? If you don't have the order here sign, people don't know where to order.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're probably right. They're probably right.
So the like and subscribe, maybe people have to be told. I don't know.
Yeah.
I find it a
They
nuisance
might.
because I haven't even seen anything. I just landed on your channel, and the very first thing I hear is like and subscribe. How can I like something I haven't seen yet?
Yeah.
I
But
never.
everything is around the algorithm,
Yes.
and it's around the so they, before they used to put that at the end.
Yeah.
Now
Nobody
they
ever
got to
got to
put
the
it at
end,
the beginning
though. Nobody ever got to the end.
because people don't get to the end.
No. So once again, our
Crazy.
lives are being driven by algorithms,
Yeah.
and that's really sad.
It is very sad.
It seems like a lot of the things that we do, we're programmed to do, not naturally driven to do.
Well, those people are.
Well, there's a lot of those people.
Yeah, the masses, the 85%.
Now, I mean, you're involved with some of the organizations that are built to help people connect with customers and find conversions and all that stuff.
Yes.
How do they approach like teaching their people this stuff? And
Just the same way we're just talking about. These are best practices.
do the same best practices that worked 5-10 years ago, are they still best practices?
Probably not.
But it seems like there's still a lot of that old stuff carrying over, and then this new stuff starts coming in. Remember that chart that people used to put out, like what happens in an internet minute? And years ago it was like, I don't know, I'm just making up a number, 10 million emails or sent
Yeah,
a minute or something. And then as these new channels came on, people were like, oh yeah, the email stuff is going to go away. And then you see, like, this year there's never been more emails sent in a minute than it has. And so it's like, it's not going away, but it's becoming less relevant because other stuff is there, right?
and because so much of it is there.
And so much of it. And so even though people are sending more emails than ever, it's not as conversionable, or whatever you say, than it was back in the day, because there's so many other things coming at them. But they're still doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, how do you build an audience in 2027? How do you build an audience in the world of AI? That's going to be interesting.
Do you have any hunches? Anything you think might happen?
I don't know. I mean, the audience is going to feel. So the way I feel is like the audience is going to be the AI, and the AI controls the human consumption.
So the agents will be acting on behalf of the human. So
You want to attract the agents.
So the marketers that are using agents are going to have to interact with customers using agents.
Yes.
So that's really agents interacting with agents.
It's agent to agent
on our behalves.
Absolutely.
How does that end?
How
does that end up? I mean, how does that end up working? Like,
I don't know, but that's where we're going. But when I say I don't know, or when you say how does that end up, that's almost similar to how does that work when we all have our own camera on a phone and we can all make our own content. And you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's hard to actually predict what that future is going to look like. But it's honestly, I don't think it's hard to predict that is the future.
Does that future feel like we're actually getting further and further apart?
I think we've kind of demonstrated that with social media. So the thing that we thought was going to bring us together has really brought us apart. So yeah, my answer to that would be yes.
So we're getting further and further apart
Yes, we're going to be more and more isolated.
because these
Right.
agents are actually going to be our interfaces with the world and with each
Yeah,
other.
and it's gonna shape the world that we are in.
We have no idea how this is going to end up.
No, we have no idea. The closest thing would be The Matrix.
And that's a movie that is 27 years old.
27 years
I
ago.
would say a mix between The Matrix and what was that Tom Cruise movie
Yeah, I can't remember, damn,
where
but I
he's
know
like
it's
looking
on.
at the screens and
Yeah, uh, man,
oh,
I
what
can't
is the
remember the
name
name
of it? I can see a mix between those two movies.
of those 2, yeah, for sure, and there's probably been some other movies sprinkled in there,
Yeah.
but, I think
And all those movies did they I mean really they didn't end all that great.
no. But, again, that's the way movies are made, so I
No,
don't know.
that's true.
Yeah, that's just the formula.
I was watching on Peacock. There's a you told me about this AI doc.
Oh, did you watch the
I
AI doc?
watched that. And I mean there were some parts where it got really hokey. And I was like, what the
The
hell?
end, I hated the end.
I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, here we go with the Hollywood."
Yeah, but before it got to that, it was pretty interesting.
It was very interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
made me think about, and I think they actually had Arthur C. Clarke in there. Remember the guy, the like the futurist from the '60s that
uh,
wrote 2001: A Space Odyssey. Remember
mhm.
they had this, and he's talking about all this stuff that's really starting to happen now, and he
Yeah,
was talking about it in the '60s and the '70s.
yeah. He had
It
a future vision.
he and there's other folks out there, but it was fascinating to hear somebody talk about this stuff 50 years ago.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
saw what was
It's
happening.
fascinating. No, it's fascinating to watch or to think about The Matrix and how on point that was from 26 years ago. It's so on point. So many parts of that are on point. One of them, do you understand what the skills are?
What are you talking about?
The skills in AI skills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The concept of skills, and I just thought of this the other day, but I'm probably not the first person, but I'm like, skills were were in the AI and were in that movie, right? Because when Neo got
Oh yeah. I
up
know
to the
kung fu.
machine, huh?
I know kung fu after they
I
up.
know kung fu. Yeah, skills. I'm like, damn, that's so awesome.
Well, even before OpenAI came around, and now we're in where we are right now. Remember, even Alexa. Remember they have the Alexa skill store. Remember, and you could upload a skill to your Alexa.
And then all of a sudden knew how to do.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. That stuff has been around forever. It just feels different now. I think.
yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you've got more intelligent machines.
Well, more powerful machines for sure,
Yeah,
and you're able to process more data. There's more data types, so there's way more metadata, and the more metadata you have, the more training becomes even more and more accurate, and more predictions have a chance to be a little bit more accurate.
it's
So
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy, and it just
but
keeps going.
coming back, it still feels with all that we just said, it still feels like people are chasing the trillionaire, chasing uh being the one that everybody should pay attention to, and doing it in a way that it doesn't feel doesn't feel good to me. It just feels like they're so busy chasing, they're not really experiencing what the possibilities of what this stuff can do and can help you do.
Well, okay. Here's another thing. I really don't see the chasers that much.
You don't really.
No. I mean, because my AI is serving me the thought leaders. That's what I
So let me
suppose.
ask you this: is there an inordinate amount of thought leaders out there? Then
Is there an inordinate amount?
yes.
No, there's absolutely not. No, because I
Or
mean,
or the people that are trying to pass them off themselves out as thought leaders doing the things that they feel like allows that to happen, because it feels
yeah,
like everybody wants to be a freaking thought leader.
right, yeah. Well, I've got a really good bullshit meter. I really do. I mean, I really do. I mean, if there was, it's like my husband told me that the other day. He's like, you're good at sifting through bullshit, and that's what I was talking to you about. Well, I'm not even going to go there.
No, yeah, no,
But,
no
I
name.
don't like. No, I mean, not the name. I mean, I just don't like offending religious people or
Oh,
the
oh,
saints
okay, I know. Well,
because
I mean,
they don't have enough real sustenance to back up their faith,
mm,
and then they get offended, you know. Whereas, like, if I talk to somebody that's very well uh, educated on the subject matter, they can go back. We can go back and forth. We can steel sharpen steel kind of vibe. But um, all that is what I'm trying to say is that there's just a lot of people that claim that they are thought leaders, but most of them are just interviewing other thought leaders. God, that's so crazy. What's going on right now is crazy.
are they interviewing other thought leaders to make themselves appear to be thought leaders? Is that what you're
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's just a lot of people are considered thought leaders just because they've interviewed a bunch of thought
A bunch
leaders.
of thought leaders.
So
Do they then pass themselves off, or does it just appear like they're thought leaders because they're hanging out with thought leaders?
it no, they're passing themselves off. That goes to the doctor lady
Oh God,
crazy.
not her again.
But they're passing themselves off, and we are in this society of views and likes. So if you got a lot of views, then you must know what you're talking about.
Have you had people come up to you and say they want to interview you, and you knew the only reason that they really wanted to interview you is to try to lift themselves up
Oh
by
yeah.
interviewing you?
I mean, who am I to interview? Yeah, I'm not going to lift you up. No,
Yeah, we know that, but a lot of folks don't.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean,
I think you'd be surprised at how many people did that by talking with you. They felt that they could lift their reputation up or whatever by being seen in a video or on a podcast with you. Yeah.
I'm honored because I don't get it.
You don't get it because you don't really do that. Now, when you like with me, when I talk or have people on different shows, I'm asking questions that are just interesting to me. Like I want to know because that's why I'm asking you this question. I'm not trying to make myself sound more.
Right.
I'm really trying to pick this person's brain and because I know they're who they are or what they do and I would like to learn or get their
So
perspective on
most people are the opposite.
most people.
A lot of interviewers are the opposite.
They're interviewing you to make themselves look good.
They're interviewing you just so they can run their damn mouth.
Do you find yourself in the middle of that when you're like,
Oh
oh
man,
no?
a very specific show comes to mind, and I'm just sitting there going like, why the fuck am I here? I mean, you just want to pontificate on your greatness, you idiot. And I'm just sitting there going like, okay, whatever. But yeah, it's like you didn't come to learn anything. You came to run your mouth. And it was the whole show. And I was like, wow, well, this was the easiest interview ever. I didn't have to think at all. You're going to finish you're going to ask the question and answer it yourself.
Have you like accepted an interview invite from somebody thinking, oh, this is going to be, oh, wow, we're going to really be able to get into some stuff. And it turns out like that?
Like I just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an actual interview I was on.
And you went into it thinking, oh, this is going to be great. You know, we're going to.
I mean, you know, I rarely go into an interview thinking it's going to be great.
Why?
Because most people are not great interviewers. Most people are not you. Most people are not. Most people are not coming to ask really deep questions that will help move their intelligence forward.
They're just doing it to showcase whatever, like they're what they think they know,
or they just want to have a conversation. We just want to kick it, you know, which is fine. But it's not a mental game with most interviews.
All right, so before we get out of here,
I mean, look, I was just going to say, like, if you watch like an interview on CNN, you're not going to get deep thought.
What about when you watch something like that Diary of a CEO?
Yeah, well, I think he's doing what you do. He's asking the questions that are interesting.
Steven something. What's his name?
Pearson?
No,
Steven.
I think it's Steven. Anyway, but I mean, I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, some of it.
Some of it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's always the case. Something like that, when people find out that,
Stephen
then they want. Yeah, what's his name?
Bartlett.
That's right. I like that, and then at some point, so many people copycat. It's like, all right, I'm getting tired of this format, you know. And that's an unfortunate thing. That happens quite a lot.
Yeah, because
where I find something really good, and then everybody else finds it, and then everybody else wants to do it.
They think if they just copy it, they're going to get it. And
you know what? My greatest example of that is the reaction video. Remember, I was all on the reaction videos.
Yeah.
Kind of early on. And then what happened? Everybody else found it. Everybody else said it was easy to do. You don't have to do nothing. And now I can't stand most.
Everybody. Although I watched one the other day that made me stop, because I don't watch reaction videos. This one came up. It was a reaction video to Whitney Houston. I don't remember which song it was, one of the Bodyguard songs. And wow, that one was pretty awesome because you get to watch this guy, and he was like a hard rocky kind of, punk rocker kind of guy. And I could just watch him open up to the brilliance of her voice and the way, and in a way that I forget. Because you lived through it. You were so sick of whatever song it was, right? Because they played it on the radio the entire time, But then seeing it through his eyes was like, wow, that was pretty awesome to watch.
You know why I still like the first time reaction stuff, because it's a first time reaction. It's the first time they're experiencing it. They ain't fronting.
Right.
And that makes a difference. and then you get all these other people that I can do that, and now you can tell they're fronting.
Yeah.
It's just not as interesting. Anyway.
But I thought of you when I watched it. I was like, oh, I need to send this to Brent. And I'm like, nah, Brent sends me enough crap.
Anyway, so life is going to be the same in the age of the trillionaire. Huh? Nothing changes.
I mean, I'm sure things are going to. We're going to see some downstream impact for sure.
Downstream impact, negatives, kind of.
Yeah,
Well, maybe
positive and negative.
Yeah. I just don't do the master class. If you're not a trillionaire, you can't tell anybody how to be a trillionaire. That's all I'm saying.
Don't buy the master class.
Don't,
you can't
don't,
stop them from doing
yeah,
it.
don't buy it. If you don't buy it,
they're
stop.
going to do it. It's coming.
How could anybody, unless you're him, how could anybody do that and expect to be taken seriously? That's all I'm saying.
Because I've studied what he's done, and I've mapped the roadmap.
Oh my God, I'm already getting sick, and it hasn't even happened yet. You're right. I can see it. I can see it, and it's going to be somebody we know too who's going to be doing this stuff, man. I know it's going to be somebody we know.
You are such a hater.
I am a hater.
You are.
I have no qualms nor trepidations.
Okay.
I can be I can be a liker too, but my national instinct is the hate.
It's the hate.
And on that note, don't you have something coming up? Some kind of the TSP, folks?
TSP is next week. I speak on Saturday morning. If you are a TSP person, please get up, because I know how y'all be partying on Friday night.
I'm gonna come in. We're gonna do a show. We should do it, because I have a strong suspicion. I have people over there that love me.
I have a strong suspicion you do too. Absolutely. You absolutely do.
People that just know I'm coming with the facts, and
Cool.
I don't know, man. You guys start early.
Yes, we do start early.
Yeah.
It's Mafia weekend.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh, so a whole crew is descending on Atlanta?
No, I'm talking about the soccer game.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are way out yonder, right? You're not going to be.
Yeah, but where you are, you got to go through the city to get here.
You got that right.
Well, I mean, you could take the outer belt, but still, I'm sure there's going to be traffic there too.
Man,
all the locals are going to know to take the outer belt. So.
Yeah, that's a detractor right there, man. I ain't doing no traffic.
Yeah.
I would have come.
Well, we got more.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Are like the lady that does, is she going to be there that does the t-shirts?
Jennifer, yes, we'll be there.
Oh, okay. What about our she's not old, but our friend from way back in the day that lives in all these different places?
I don't know. She's in Mexico right now.
Oh, Shay. That's right. Shay. That's her name.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to come up for this.
What about the brother with the African name that was Mr. Trump? He liked Trump.
No, Ashabu is not a ESP member.
Ashabu, he just threw us to the side.
No, actually, he was having a little bit of personal challenges.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So don't take it personal.
All right. Well, I hope things get better, Ashabu. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Yeah, but that's okay.
So what are you going to be teaching?
I'm going to be teaching about how to code with AI.
Okay.
Or your internal things.
So productivity stuff.
Not just productivity, but I mean, whatever it is that you need.
Automating stuff.
Build it internally.
All right.
How to use AI to build internal tools that will help your productivity.
You should have a standing room only thing then for that.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. But I mean, that's because everybody, well, hopefully, because like I said, I'm first. So
Oh
people
man, yeah, you're the opening act.
pretty much, I mean,
Is it going to be a celebrity speaker keynote or anything?
no,
Mm-mm. That's good.
although they are having, what's her name? The Ambrosia, whatever.
Ambrosia.
I can't remember her name.
Mm-mm.
That she used to be in that group. There was two of them, and they were in a group together. And then she went off on her own. But I'm pretty sure it's not Ambrosia.
I don't know. Are you talking about was she
The
on one of them
singer,
the singing shows Fantasia?
not Fant.
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Am-
can't. I can't even. One thing I've noticed with me right now is like remembering names. Like you asked me about the guys I follow. I just don't. I don't. My brain has no capacity to remember people's names now.
Yeah, I had that long ago.
Really.
Like when you meet somebody, the very first time you meet somebody, and they tell you your name, their name, and all the other stuff. I'll completely remember everything else they said, but I will not remember their name.
No, I don't. It's like it just escapes me, and it's like I can see things, but I can't. I don't know.
Oh well. It's par for the course for us aging into the next
That's what it is,
chapter.
and I'm just embracing it. Embracing it.
It's all you can do.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, we're
Ambrosia,
gonna
that's a rock band.
Ambrosia.
I said it's not because that's a rock band.
I didn't think. Well, you find that out and let us know whenever it hits you.
What do you mean?
Whoever Ambrosia is, or whoever you talk about,
You know what I'm talking about.
let us know. All right.
You know what I'm talking about.
In the meantime, so I guess we won't be doing this next week because you're gonna be up there.
We won't be doing this.
All right, so we're gonna be on hiatus.
Week after, come back, get all of the sauce from all of the stuff that I learned next week from all the great speakers and trainers.
Let me know how the master class goes at TSP, the $1 trillion playbook. The $1 trillion playbook.
The $1 trillion playbook.
Hey, that's a good name, ain't it? $1 trillion playbook.
It's coming, bro.
Anyways, we will see you in 2 weeks. Have a great weekend. Until then, see ya.
Later.